News Center 16 at 6 starts now.
My name is Pete Buttigieg. They call me Mayor Pete. I am a proud son of South Bend, Indiana, and I am running for President of the United States.
That was the moment, everybody. That was the moment South Bend's Mayor Pete became presidential candidate Pete with his official announcement to run. Now his bid started as a long shot, but now Mayor Pete's gaining momentum in the polls and building name recognition across the country. Now the announcement was made just after 3 this afternoon, and we were there to bring it to you live. News Center 16's Mark Peterson and Joshua Short were inside Studebaker 84 where history was made.
This is the calm after the storm here at Studebaker 84, just outside downtown South Bend, where Mayor Pete Buttigieg made a big announcement.
My name is Pete Buttigieg. They call me Mayor Pete. I am a proud son of South Bend, Indiana, and I am running for President of the United States.
So that was the reaction. You saw the announcement. I'm here with senior reporter Mark Peterson. What was poignant? What stuck out to you in his speech?
Well, you know, there were some people who thought Pete Buttigieg was shooting a little bit too high when he ran for mayor in his 20s. Here he is at age 37 running for the White House. That was an issue he addressed.
Now, I recognize the audacity of doing this as a Midwestern millennial mayor. More than a little bold, at age 37, to seek the highest office in the land. You know, up until recently, this was not exactly what I had in mind either, for how I was going to spend my 8th year as mayor and my 38th year in this world. But we live in a moment that compels us each to act.
Buttigieg says his campaign could be summed up in 3 words that would fit nicely in a bumper sticker: freedom, democracy, and security.
And you kind of put this into a sentence here, and that sentence throughout the week has been the theme, which is, you talked about it, presidents usually stop in South Bend, but they don't usually start
In South Bend.
There you go. That's something interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep you posted on air and online as things continue to progress. For now, reporting from Studebaker 84, Mark Peterson and Joshua Short, News Center 16.
And News Center 16 was the only station to bring you some full coverage of this historic speech here. News Center 16's Megan Smedley is going to continue our coverage tonight as we hear from supporters who drove from near and far in support of Mayor Pete Buttigieg. And today's weather may have moved Mayor Pete's announcement indoors, but more than 100 people in the overflow crowd outside were in for a real treat when the presidential hopeful spoke to rain-soaked supporters first. Now, Buttigieg is appealing to many people, including one high school foreign exchange student from Lebanon.
And when I met him, he talked to me in Arabic, and I was amazed. Like, that even made me more excited. I think the United States really deserves a more diverse person. You know, like someone who supports all other nationalities too. It will it's gonna do good for not just the United States, but also for world peace.
Even if he doesn't win the nomination, he's going to be affecting politics for the rest of my life. And I think he kind of represents kind of like a change that our country desperately needs.
There also were 400 watch parties supporting Buttigieg all across the United States. And just minutes after Mayor Pete made his announcement, the Indiana Republican Party chairman put on this statement. Chairman refers to Buttigieg's time as mayor as a failed tenure and says he can't effectively run a city of 100,000. Now, the chairman added, quote, Buttigieg announced what we all knew he was up to the whole time. And as Mayor Pete builds his campaign across the country, we're going to keep you updated every step of the way. We've got much more of our coverage from today's presidential announcement on our website and our WNDU app.